guys, welcome back to Evolve Day 3. It was a beautiful day today, so I thought I would do yoga outside. Let's begin. We're going to start a little different today. Bring your left foot in as close as you can, and then right foot right in front, sitting up nice and tall. Nice long spine, shoulders down. Hands can be in your lap or on your knees. We're going to close our eyes for a moment and take a few deep breaths. Becoming present on the mat, leaving all of the stresses off of the mat for the next 30 minutes or so. Let's inhale as we count to 4 and exhale as we count to 8, emptying out our lungs. Start by taking a deep breath in and empty out those lungs. Deep breath in and empty out the lungs. Last one. Go ahead and gently open your eyes. Let's interlace the fingers and bring them behind the head. We're going to open up, push back with the head, opening up the elbows and the chest as we inhale. And exhale, round it in. Chin comes to chest. Open it up, opening up the elbows and the chest. Big inhale. And exhale, round it in. Last one. Let's do a couple shoulder circles as we row the boat. And reverse. Bring the right arm out. We're going to hook the elbow onto the arm, bringing that right arm in towards your chest. Stretching through the shoulder and the arm. Take a deep breath here. And let's take it to the other side. Left arm comes out this time. We're going to hook the right arm and pull it in towards the chest. Take a breath here. And let's grab the right 4 fingers and pull them underneath that forearm, stretching that wrist, and then we pull it over. Take it to the other side. Left 4 fingers come under, pulling, stretching through that wrist, and coming over. Just shake out the wrists. Open those hands really wide, make a fist. Open, make a fist. One more time, make a fist. Wiggle those fingers. And let's come on back down to the mat. Bring those hands right behind you. As you do, we're going to lift those hips, opening up through the chest, bringing shoulder blades together. And come on down. Take a deep breath in, lift, and exhale to come down. One more time, breathing in to lift, and exhale, come on down. Let's go ahead and come into tabletop. Knees come under the hips, hands under the shoulders. Widen the fingers, lift the belly button towards the spine. We're going to twist the right arm towards the sky, and we're going to thread the needle coming underneath that left arm, placing the right shoulder on the mat, right ear on the mat. Left arm twists open to the sky, And we bring that left arm down in front. Walk those fingers out, stretching through that arm. Take a deep breath here. And walk that hand up, bringing it under the left shoulder, helping to lift you back up as you twist open, coming back down to the mat. Left arm, twist open this time. We thread right under the right arm, left shoulder, left ear, come to the mat. We twist the right arm open to the sky. And let it come all the way forward. Walk those fingers out, stretching through that arm. Take a deep breath. And walk it back up, bringing that hand under the shoulder. And twist that left arm open one more time. Coming back down. This time, we lift the right leg and the left arm. Belly button lifts towards the spine. Hips are squared to the mat. And we're going to bring everything in, bending the knee and the elbow. And then we stretch it back out. Bending the knee and elbow to the side. Stretch it back out. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. One more time. Bend and stretch. Lower down. Let's take it to the other side. If you need to stop and just do some wrist rolls, warming up through the wrists, giving them a break. You can do that at any time throughout the practice. The left leg comes up this time, right arm comes up. Lift that belly button towards the sky. We take a deep breath in and exhale. Bring everything out to the side. Stretch it back out. Big inhale. Exhale everything to the side. 2 more times. And bring it on down. Let's curl the toes under and come into our first downward dog. Paddling the feet. By the way, if you're new here, I live by an airport, so you're going to hear some airplanes. Paddle the feet. Take a deep breath. Lifting that tailbone towards the sky, melting the chest towards the thighs. Rotating out with the arms so that the inside of your elbows are facing outwards. Again, you can have a small bend in your knees if that helps you straighten your spine. On our next breath in, we're going to lift the right leg high to three-legged dog. Breathing in, as we exhale, we step it up. Keeping the back leg lifted, we're going to sink into that front hip and then straighten through the front leg. Sink into the front hip, straighten through that leg. Sink the hip, then straighten. Sink the hip. This time, we come on up to a high lunge. Squeeze those inner thighs to lift. Push back with that heel. From here, we're going to straighten on that front leg, coming into cactus arms. And we lift the arms back up to come back to our high lunge. Straighten the leg, coming into cactus arms. Straighten the arms as we come into the lunge. 2 more times. Make sure you're breathing. And we frame the front foot, come into a plank. Check your plank. If you need to modify, drop your knees down and lift the heels towards the glute. We're going to take a deep breath in here. And exhale, we're going to tap it, bring it in. Tap it, bring it in. Tap, tap, in. Setting the breath. let's come right back to our downward dog. Take a deep breath. Paddle the feet. Check your stance. We're pressing in through the thumb and the pointer finger in the hands. Arms are facing outward. Chest is melting towards the thighs. Maybe you have a small bend in your knees. Tailbone lifts towards the sky. On our next breath in, left leg comes high, three-legged dog. And as we exhale, we're going to step it right up. If you need to help that ankle up, go ahead and grab it to help assist you lifting that foot up a little bit further. We're going to sink into that front hip and straighten through that front leg. Sink, then we straighten. Sink and straighten. Sink and straighten. As we sink, we squeeze those inner thighs as we lift up. High lunge. Push back through the back heel. We're going to breathe in. Exhale as we lift, straightening that front leg, coming into cactus arms. Straightening those arms back to high lunge, to cactus, high lunge, straight into cactus, high lunge, straighten, high lunge. One more time, straighten. Come back to your high lunge and we frame that foot. Slide that leg back, coming into your high plank. Here we chaturanga. To modify, drop those legs down. You can also use your two blocks to land on. Otherwise, we breathe in, come forward, exhale, lower down, elbows in at your side. Before you hit the ground, flip the feet and open up to your upward facing dog. Deep breath in. Bend the knees, curl one toe then the other. Exhale your way into downward dog. Take a deep breath, pedal the feet. Check your stance. And let's take a nice deep breath in as we lift the right leg. Breathing in, we're gonna exhale, come forward. We're gonna tap, 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 tap. Come back up. Breathing in. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on back up. Deep breath in. Exhale. We step it up. High lunge. Lift those arms to the sky. Squeeze those legs. Hands to heart. We're going to twist over to the right, bringing the outside of the left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. Lifting that belly off of the thighs as we tighten the cord. Take one more breath. Frame that foot. From here, we're going to bend on that back knee. And we're going to step it up. Forward fold. Bringing more weight into the balls and toes of the feet. Letting your torso hang heavy. Tailbone lifts towards the sky. Small bend in your knees. Take a deep breath here. And slowly roll it up. Breathing in, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Bringing the legs together. Knees are touching. Maybe your feet are touching, maybe they're not. That's okay. Just bring your legs as close together as possible. Rooting through all four corners of both feet. We lift the arms as we sit back in our chair pose. We twist over to the right, and we're going to open up those arms. Twisting through the torso. Keeping the knees together in line. Bringing more weight into the heels. And we come back through chair. And this time we twist over to the left. Opening up through those arms, twisting through the torso, lifting that belly. Come back through chair. And we come back to our forward fold. Take a deep breath here. If you need to hug it in, go for it. Hands come to the mat. We step back to our plank. Chaturanga. Drop the knees down to modify. Or, breathing in, exhale, flip those feet, open it up, deep breath in. Bend the knees, curl one, then the other, exhale, downward dog. Pedal those feet, take a deep breath. Check your stance. Melt that chest. Straightening the spine. On our next breath in, left leg comes high, three-legged dog. Big inhale. Exhale, we come forward. Tap, 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 tap. Come on back up, big inhale. Exhale. Tap, 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 tap. Come on back up. Big breath in. And this time we exhale, step it up. Come right into our high lunge. Squeeze those thighs together. Push back with that heel. Hands to heart. We begin to twist over to the left, bringing the outside of that right elbow to the outside of that left thigh. Lifting that belly off of the thigh. Take a breath here. One more breath. Coming back through center. Frame that foot. We bend on that back knee and step it up. No, she's not here. Forward fold. Take a breath here. Sorry, that was my daughter's friend. Breathe. And let's slowly roll it up. Reach the arms overhead. Breathing in. And exhale. Hands to heart. We're going to work on some balance poses. So let's go ahead and melt all four corners of that left foot into the mat. Hands to your heart. We lift that right knee. We're going to come right into our warrior three. Hands reach for the mat. Standing split. See if you can wrap your left hand around the ankle. Maybe if you're feeling daring, both hands. Come back to your standing split. And we bring that right knee right behind the left as we bend the knees. And then we stretch it out. We bring it in. We stretch it out. Bring it in. Stretch it out. One more time. Bring it in. And stretch it out. Step it up. Forward fold. Take a breath. And slowly rise up. One vertebrae at a time. Reach the arms overhead. Inhale. And exhale. Hands to heart. Place all four corners of the right foot on the mat, melting it evenly into that mat. This time, we lift the left leg. Come on back to your warrior three. Hands can stay at your heart center. As you find the mat, come into your standing split. Wrap the right hand around the ankle. Take a deep breath. Maybe you let go and see if you can grab with both. Both hands come back and we bend it in, bringing that knee right behind the front knee. Stretch it out. Bend it in. Stretch it out. Bend it in. Stretch it out. Bend it in. One more time. And we step it up. Forward fold. Take a breath. Let that torso hang heavy. Slowly rise up. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going to work on dancer's pose. Again, four corners on that left foot. Melt it evenly into the mat. Hands can come to your heart center. We lift that right knee. As we do, see if you can grab the top of that foot and bring that heel towards the glute as you stretch through the quad. You can have a small bend in that standing rooted leg. Deep breaths here. Find your focal point. And let's walk that hand on the inside of that foot. Find your focus. As you do, begin to lean your torso forward, lifting that leg to the sky. Left arm can come out for counterbalance. And breathe. Make sure you're focused. You can use a wall or a chair if you need. And come on down. Shake it out. Let's take it to the other side this time. Melt the four corners of that right foot evenly into the mat. I need to wipe my sweat. It's a little sweatier outside than it is inside. Hands come to your heart center. And we lift, eyelash. We lift the left knee up. Oh, nope, we're not coming back. We're going to grab the top of that foot. Stretch the heel towards the glute. Stretching through that quad. So easily distracted. When you're sweaty and hot and tired from working out, it's really easy to get distracted. Let's go ahead and walk that hand on the inside of that foot. Find your focal point. Don't take your eyes off of it. Leaning forward with the torso, we lift that leg towards the sky. And take a few breaths here. And gently release. Shake it out. Let's reach the arms overhead, breathing in. And exhale, swan dive it down. You can have a bend in your knees when you swan dive down as well. You should always keep a micro bend in your knees all the time. Less chance of injury. Let's come into halfway lift. Bring those hands to your shins. Nice long spine, opening up through the chest. Deep breath in. And exhale, forward fold. Hands come to the mat. Come back to your plank. Chaturanga. Last one. Drop the knees down to modify or breathe in. Exhale, lower. Flip the feet and open it up. Let's drop those knees down. And we're going to swing the legs around. And let's lay back. One vertebrae at a time. We're going to open up into butterfly, reclined butterfly, bringing the feet together, letting the knees fall open towards the ground. As we breathe in, we exhale, and we're going to just pulse, lifting with that core. Make sure you're breathing. See if you can bring the feet in just a bit. Bring your hands down by your side. See if you can bring the shoulder blades together a little. We're going to push through the hands and the outsides of the feet, and we're going to lift the hips. Lift and lower. Lift. Lift. Make sure you're breathing. And bring it on down. Whew. Bring those heels close to the glutes. And we're going to lift into bridge and lower. But we don't lower all the way down. We keep it suspended. Lift and lower. Lift. Make sure you're breathing. Don't give up. And bring it on down. Hug the knees in. Give yourself a little back massage. And bring those feet back down to the mat. Knees are still bent. Lifting the upper back off of the mat. Interlace the hands behind our head. Elbows are wide, keeping a nice distance between the chin and the chest. And we crunch up with the core, over to the left, up, over to the right. So center, left, center, and right. Center, left, center, right. Keep that neck nice and long and open. Make sure you're breathing. Don't give up. We're almost there. I know it hurts. Come on. Lay back, hug it in. You did so good. Give yourself a little back massage. Bring those feet back down to the mat. Bring your hips over to the right, just about an inch. And we're gonna let the legs fall over to the left. But as we do, we want to make sure both shoulder blades are on the mat. So we take a breath here. You can bring that left hand to the outside of that right thigh. Twists are great for cleaning your body out of toxins, cleaning your organs out. Fast metabolism. And let's come back through center. Now we bring the hips over to the left, about an inch. We let the legs fall over to the right, keeping both shoulder blades on the mat. You can bring that right hand to the outside of that left thigh. Take a breath here. And come on up. Keeping the feet on the mat, we lift the right leg, we walk up the tree, knee to nose. You can lift your upper back off of the mat here. Breathing. And release. Lift that left leg this time, climb up the tree. Breathe. And release. We're going to come into a reclined butterfly. Bring your hands, interlace behind the head, open those elbows wide and lay back. So you're kind of mirroring your legs. Your arms and legs are mirroring each other. Just take a deep breath here. One more deep breath. And let's all come up to a seat. You can either turn to one side and come up gently, or if you feel comfortable rocking and rolling, come into a little ball. Using the core, find your momentum and begin rocking and rolling. I love it because it's fun and it's playful. All right, so we're gonna finish with a seated meditation, a very quick one, because I know, hair. I know a lot of people have a hard time just sitting still and meditating. I did when I first started too. Not only that, I can hear my neighbors outside and they're loud as hell. So it's not going to be like the most quiet meditation, but we're going to do our best. So have a seat on your mat. You can crisscross applesauce at the ankles. If you want to sit up on a block, if you have one, go for it. We want a nice long spine, straight back, shoulders down. We want those legs to be nice and comfortable. Let's bring the left hand to the heart, right hand to the belly, so we can feel our heartbeat and feel our breath. Let's close our eyes. Try your best to clear your mind. And we're going to breathe the same way we did at the very beginning, just for a little bit longer. We count to 4 as we inhale. We count to 8 as we exhale. So go ahead and start breathing on your own. Go ahead and bring your hands to your heart. Give yourself a nice big smile. And gently open your eyes. We're going to go ahead and reach the arms up over the head as we inhale. Look up towards those hands. Hold the breath. And exhale to release. One more time. Inhale, lift those arms. Look up towards those hands. Hold the breath. And exhale to release. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me today for day 3. I really appreciate each and every one of you showing up for yourselves and showing up for me. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for believing in me, and I hope to see you back tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day.
Namaste.